Good afternoon, evening. My name is Alan Burnett. I'm director for Coffee County Recovery Court. At this time right here, we're going to have our Tullahoma Alderman to read the Proclamation for National Fentanyl Awareness Day. Ms. Sernobia McGee.
City of Tullahoma, Office of the Mayor, Proclamation, Fentanyl Awareness Day, April 29, 2025. Whereas the tragedy of fentanyl overdose continues to affect too many Tennessee families with 2,720 deaths from fentanyl overdose in 2023, and whereas fentanyl overdose is involved in 3 out of 4 fatal overdoses and continues to be the driver of the dramatic increase in overdose deaths in Tennessee, and whereas drug overdose and deaths associated with fentanyl are preventable through intervention, training, naloxone distribution, education, and outreach, and whereas individuals who suffer an overdose and survive can be connected with treatment services, successfully complete a program, and live a life of recovery from the substance use disorder, and whereas countless Tennesseans have done just that and today proudly serve their state, increasing resiliency, recovery, and independence of their neighbors through overdose prevention, substance use treatment, and countless other fruitful initiatives. And whereas National Fentanyl Awareness Day unites major corporations, community groups, nonprofits, government agencies, schools, and campuses, and families to make action to protect young lives from deadly fentanyl and fake prescription pills. Furthermore, it is an opportunity for all Tennesseans to stand beside those who have lost loved ones to an overdose and those who have substance abuse disorder and are diligently working toward recovery. And now, therefore, I, Lynn Seaburn, the Mayor of the City of Tullahoma, Tennessee, on behalf of the Board of Mayor and Aldermen and citizens, do hereby declare the Tuesday, April 29th, 2025 as Fentanyl Awareness Day in Tullahoma, and we encourage the public officials, educators, emergency responders, corporations, community groups, nonprofits, families, and all the people of Tullahoma to join me in this worthy observance. Signed, Mayor Lynn Seaburn, on April 28, 2025.
Hey guys, my name is Dustin Ritchie. I'm the Regional Overdose Prevention Specialist for the Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services. And I just want to say thank you for everybody coming out here. These events every year, I try to get out into as many communities, and usually with Alan and getting them set up. It's a day of action to raise awareness. This substance is taking out a whole generation of people, specifically young kids, and these kids are our future. Without them here, we're going to end up with nothing. And so it's awesome seeing everybody out here rallying around, supporting this day, and just raising awareness about the dangerousness and the lethality of this substance. And now I want to introduce Erica. She's going to come up and tell her story.
I'm Erica Hill. I'm officially 14 years clean. And if I was to stand here, we would be 6 hours long telling my story. So I wrote it down on paper, if that's okay. The company you keep matters, because becoming an addict often starts with the company you keep. My addiction journey began in high school. Believe it or not, it started with just a few pills, because my friends were doing it, and I didn't want to be left out. In 2007, I graduated high school with a basketball scholarship and a bright future ahead of me. But I threw it all away after getting involved with a gang-affiliated drug dealer who I thought I loved. He introduced me to a world I had never seen before, and my life quickly sped downhill. Between 2007 and 2010, my drug of choice became heroin along with ecstasy. I remember those dark days vividly when drugs were my only focus. It led me to steal from stores, turn my back on family, and end up in jail twice. During those times, I had no one. No family, no friends. Everyone seemed to disappear. There's a saying, You find out who truly cares when you end up in jail or the hospital. And I learned that is true. My mother would often tell me, Erica, I'm washing my hands with you. I'm done. God can have you. And I'll let him deal with you. And dealt with me he did. In 2010, God sat me down, literally and spiritually. He blessed me with the greatest gift, my beautiful baby girl, who is now 14 years old. She became my reason to change. I knew I had to do better, not just for me, but for her. Someone to look up to, and addiction was not the example I wanted to set for her. The struggles I faced became the fuel I needed to seek a better life. The struggles I dealt with back then in my past would lead me to my addiction and lead me to constantly using those drugs. And all my pain and struggles would disappear because it was an easy way out without having to deal with myself. The struggles I face today, I run to the Father in prayer, Bible scriptures, and my life groups at Esplanaz, and my spiritual sister in Christ, Monica. No matter how big the struggle is in my life, I have learned that instead of addiction, I can go to Christ because he is my strength. Enter a love relationship with Christ. Get to know him. I am the vine, you are the branches. The one who remains in me and I in him produces much fruit because you can do nothing without me. 1 John chapter 15, verse 5. The company you keep matters because while you may have many people in your circle, you might find very few truly friends in your corner. Recovery is a personal journal. It's like crabs in a barrel. When one tries to climb out, other tries to pull you back down. That's why it's so important to choose wisely who you surround yourself with. The real journey begins with when you make up your mind that the life you've been living is no longer acceptable. It's a journey of strength, courage, perseverance, and ultimately a journey of becoming free. And to those trying to recover today, it's okay to ask for help. Recovery is about progress, not perfection. If I could tell my younger, addicted self anything, it would be this. Even though you feel alone, all you need is a little faith. Faith is confidence that what God has promised will come to pass. Surround yourself with spiritual brothers and sisters, people who will lift you up, encourage you, and walk alongside you. You can't stay where you are and walk with God at the same time. But if you trust him, he will give you the strength to stay sober. As I look to the future, my mission is to help others find their way, just as I found mine. If you're struggling today, know that there is hope, there is support, there is a future waiting for you. Today, we don't just celebrate 14 years of sobriety. We celebrate the journeys of every individual who is seeking a better life today. Let's continue to lift each other up, support one another, and strive for a brighter tomorrow. Thank you.